So yesterday somebody came into our village looking for help.
Oh yeah, what kind of help?
They were trying to find a spot, to set up for their own village, but they seemed to have a little bit of trouble, and I went out to help him, and the first thing that I noticed was that they didn't seem to understand exactly what kind of place they were looking for. They didn't know the kind of resources they needed in order to have a successful village. And it was to the point where they could find that exact place and they would just walk right by and not even know that they've just bypassed a perfect place for them to stay.
I know that's crazy. Like there's tons of place in this game to settle down with lots of resources. I can see how they can easily bypass that place if they didn't know exactly what they were looking for, or if they had, unreal expectations as to what exactly was needed in order to settle down.
Yeah, and I think that's why we're here. We're here to try to show people just how easy it is to find a place in this game, and what kind of resources they would need to succeed. And hi, I'm Brian.
Oh, and I'm Adam. Hi.
Good job. And thank you for listening into Saturday Night Factional Fight Plays Wurm Online. And we're going to show you guys today, starting from the beginning area. We just left the tutorial, and we were plopped onto the Deliverance server. And we're going to go from here, and we're going to look at the map. So let me quickly bring that up. Here's the map, the full map of the Deliverance server. It's a big continent here. And we are right here on there, I believe, right here. And the place is called Green Dog, and it's where all the new players spawn when they leave the tutorial and they join the Deliverance server. So I'm going to zoom into this map here near Green Dog. So there it is here again. And I'm going to move the map a little bit. We decided ahead of time that we were going to look for a place somewhere in this vicinity right here.
I think it's like somewhere where there's just a bunch of green.
Yeah,
and,
we don't want any development. We don't want any of that stuff. So we just want open, nice, maybe a forest area, a place where we can have a mine, that sort of stuff. So let's start going. Let's head. So here's Green Dog. We're going to head, I don't know, somewhere here and just find the path, bring us down all the way to Puzzle Plaza, through the tunnel, and somewhere here. Get to the other side and start exploring. So let's begin. I believe that this is the way. And
fix your screen.
Oh yes, thank you very much. Blop. There we go. There you are. So, you know what I just realized? I am almost out of food and water. What you can see up here in the screen, this is the food bar, and this is the water. This is the food bar, and this is the water bar.
Luckily, we're within our first 24 hours of making our new characters, and so we can talk to this guy and ask for a refreshment.
Good thing too. There we go.
Yeah, I don't think we would have made it if we didn't fill up our bar.
Yeah,
there.
I didn't think we would. Alright. So let's go, and while we're on this journey, maybe we can talk a little bit about this game, Wurm Online. I don't know if you want to start off in talking a little bit about what you feel the game is about.
Well, it's a good question. It's a good thing to talk about. I mean, it's very difficult for me to put in words exactly what this game is like. I don't think it's like any other game that I played before. You could probably call it a dynamic world in which you can build things, change the landscape, set your creative mind to many, many different things. So many options in this game to, to get your hands on. Is it me, or am I walking slower than you?
About the same speed.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going any faster than you. So, and we had that hard time before of just trying to explain what this game is about. And you were trying to, we were trying to explain it to our friends. And trying to make it sound like a good game, because we were all excited. We were very, very excited about how great this game is. We could see the longevity of a game that this would bring to us, that how long we could play this game without getting bored. I think we can just keep going this way. And we couldn't. We couldn't make it sound fun. I think that's what we could.
That was the hard part, yeah. I mean, I could say it's a building game, it's a crafting game, it's open-ended. Lots of problems to solve, like, for example, which way to go now.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go this way.
Yeah, what do you think? But at the same time, like, in the end, I found it nearly impossible to make it sound like, an exciting game, or to give that same sense of excitement that I feel when I play this game. It's, like right now, like we're about to embark on a long journey. It seems like pretty exciting.
Yeah. It's hard for me to explain as well, just because, how do you explain going out to find a place to start your own village and making that sound fun? It's a hard thing to explain. So, and I think that's another reason why we're making this video, just because now they can see this journey that we go on. But if you talk about just in essence what Wurm Online is, or how the game, what you're supposed not really what you're supposed to do in the game, but let's talk about how when the continent is released. So the developers release a brand new world and allow people to just swarm in. There's no starting towns. There's no beginning NPCs, no quests, none of that sort of thing that you would normally find in another MMO. The whole world is basically a wildlife, just filled with wildlife, right? And it's up to the players to build the villages, build the towns, and create their own, craft their own world, their own economy, all that sort of thing. Do what they want to do in a game like this.
Yeah, like everything that we see right now, the road, the hedges on the left, the building on the right, is all player made. Prior to this was just a hill.
Right, and
with
the player,
probably tons of trees.
Right, and the player here had to dig the land, flatten it all out, build these roads, sculpt the landscape to fit whatever kind of village they wanted to create.
And that's pretty much what we're here excited to do, to find a plot of land that is pretty much untouched and to sculpt it to however we want. Connect it to the world that's currently here, connect it to it by road, and, create commerce and become a part of a community where we trade goods with one another and help each other out.
And I remember one time I was describing this game to a friend, not really describing the game as much as describing some of the features in the game to him, and
that's the trap that you can fall in if you start talking about the features.
Yeah, but some people seem to like the features, and he was one of the guys who's like, wow, like, you can do all that in a game like this?
Oh, wait, there's a whole bunch of signs here.
Oh. What are these signs saying? Free 50 quality food at Shadow Hollows.
Oh.
Puzzle Plaza Marketplace. I think that is a place that we wanted to go. Let me double check here with my map. Yeah, so it looks like we made it from Green Dog down this path and probably around here, I should say, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we're at this crossroads. So let's go to Puzzle Plaza, which is right here.
Okay.
That'd be the correct way to go.
So you were talking about your friend.
Right, and we played another game together, and I was telling him about this one, and just talking about the features. Certain ones that I can think of off the top of my head is that how all the animals in this game grow old. Like, they start off young and they grow old, and you could take any of the animals and breed them yourself, and you could start your own farm, and you can craft your own house, and like just going through a number of features with him, and he was so surprised, like how could he not have heard about this game before? Like, going through that process, like, how can a game like that have all these features and not be known to me, or not to be known in the public? And as we know, the game is a little rough. It's kind of is in like a beta type stage, but I think more so the game is for a certain kind of player.
That's definitely true.
You would agree with that.
Oh, completely.
But when that
that's not what it seemed like when I first played. I felt like, oh, why wouldn't everybody love this game? But
right.
After talking to a bunch of people, yeah, it turns out this is definitely a very niche game.
But for those players that would want a game like this, there's not many out there like this. Wow,
yeah, hopefully we can reach out to some of these people who never heard of this game, but who it would be perfectly suited for.
Yeah, I really hope that through this video that we can, find some players that really are looking for a style of game like this, a sort of virtual world or world simulator style game where all these features are given to the player, all these tools, and the player can do with them what they want. There are no classes, there are no races.
Yeah, there's not many games out there where you're allowed to shape the land. Like, they let you construct. You can dig a hole all the way down to the rock if you want.
All these piles of dirt. I know.
Yeah,
I can
somebody's
hear digging
right here. You can even hear it.
Yeah.
Can you hear it in your computer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody's in the zone digging.
Oh, look at that. You can see in the distance. Somebody has, looks like 2 carts, and they've got horses hitched to them.
Huh.
That's interesting. I wonder what they're doing here.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing some kind of construction. There's a whole bunch of logs.
Yeah, it looks like they chopped down some trees, and that's one big desert.
Yep. Oh, you can see them. Oh my gosh, look how many piles of dirt they got down here.
Wow, digging all the way down. Let's say hello.
Just as I was
Who
talking about digging down to the rock, you can see that that's exactly what they did over here.
Let's say hello. His name's Webbler.
Hello, how are you?
And Snoo. Emote. Wave.
Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you?
Look at all these piles of dirt and sand. And they've dug. That's pretty cool. They've dug all the way down to the rock here. I don't know why they have, but they're doing something. They're...
Alright, let's keep going.
Yeah, let's go. We said hellos.
I mean, right now, and at the beginning of everybody's, journey in this game, you're pretty much wandering around, trying to get a sense for what the game is like and find a place that you can call your own.
Salafir. one of our very good friends, Zalafir. Let's give him a nice wave.
Hello, how are
as
you?
we walk by. So we are at Puzzle Plaza, and we are... Ooh, I think he's talking in local. I don't want to take up too much of his time, but
Yeah. Looks like they're building a zoo.
that's
That's interesting.
interesting.
First I heard of it.
We are building a champ zoo. That should be fun. Yeah, so that just goes into what we were talking about, how you can do pretty much anything in this game. Anything that the toolset allows you. And they just decided to build a zoo.
Yeah, the tool set is pretty open-ended. I mean, you have literal tools like hammers and saws, and then you have resources, and pretty much take those tools and apply them to resources in a whole countless number of ways.
Right, I'm sorry, I just saw somebody riding a bear.
Awesome.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay.
We just passed through marketplace where people can put down their merchants and sell their wares. They can sell the armor that they're making or the
And like we
tools that they made.
sorry. And like we said before, completely player made.
Completely, yeah.
You know, Zalafir decided one day to create the marketplace, and a whole bunch of people came and became a giant community project.
Yeah, brought the community together. There was quite a bit of controversy, but you know,
I think
it's
it turned
definitely
out pretty good.
a strong community project. Turned out really well.
All right, the tunnel. We made it to the tunnel.
There's a sign somewhere that says this is a tunnel to the other side.
Oh, we missed it. Tunnel straight through east side. Alright, let's get up through this tunnel.
So now we told this story about this guy, and you know,
Yeah.
he wanted to settle down, and this is a story that we hear so often.
We do.
And they would say, you know, we can't find any place that's undeveloped. And you'll see the response from most veteran players that you have to get away from the starting area. Which seems like an obvious thing because, you know, the server starts and people start building up right where they spawn in, and it's kind of like an urban sprawl. But there's not enough population in this game to fill the entire server. So you definitely will have a lot of space that just is undeveloped.
That's right. A lot of space. When we were talking about a lot of space, it's
Mhm.
a lot.
It's a lot.
And that's not even bringing up, you know, people come, play the game, start their own village, eventually leave, and their village becomes abandoned and starts decaying. The deed just kind of goes away and starts rotting, like all their fences, their houses, and all their stuff.
Yeah, and eventually a
And-
forest grows again.
Yeah, eventually the forest will grow again, and people can take that land and start their own village on it. So
Yeah,
there,
the world
there
is like a
isn't-
living thing.
Right. Wow, this tunnel's very long.
It's a big mountain.
Yeah, and this tunnel, like everything else in the game, was player made. So somebody at some point decided, I don't want to walk around this entire tunnel, or I don't want to have to climb up and go around this tunnel.
The mountain, you mean?
Or this mountain, I'm sorry. And they decided to go through it. And that's what they did. They spent the time and built right through it. A pile of meat on the ground.
Ooh,
Alright.
you might need that.
You want to take this rotting pile of meat.
It is rotting. That's true.
That's good enough for me. Oh, they're fillets.
I'll
that
take
gonna make
the
a difference?
first. I'll take one of these batches.
Sure.
Oh, I can't because we're on a deed.
We are on a deed when we would steal it. Alright. That's okay. Let's head out. We're on the other side of the village. Or of the mountain here.
This is a prime example of a rotting deed. Right here.
Yes. You can see that it looks like there once used to be a house here. With these wooden
there's a
planks,
bed.
and there's a bed. Over here, you can see this huge applewood tub is all looks like it's rotting, and ooh, it looks all moldy.
Yep.
There's a coffin, huh? A coffin, finished jobs.
Ooh.
Oh, look who it is. Whoa, something just attacked me. Uh-oh. It's an aged
It's
mountain
a
lion.
mountain lion.
Think we could take it? Oh, I'm not wearing my sword. I'm gonna have to quickly equip it here. Sorry. Short sword. Put it in my right hand. I have a shield somewhere. Shield in my left arm. Alright, I'm coming to help you. Alright. The aged mountain lion is hurt. Ooh, wounded. Bleeding. Like I'm standing in a good position. It's dying. Sweet.
Yay.
We killed it.
Too bad we're on a deed.
I think it still should be okay. So let's see.
Nope.
We don't really have a tool to butcher it, so let's use my carving knife.
Now you'll notice that the combat was a little
Butcher.
bit cheesy. It's kind of like an old school mud.
It is. It is. It at the same time that it's simplistic, it does have a little bit of depth to it that's not initially apparent. For example, fighting on a horse will give you a bonus, or fighting above land, like if you're looking down on
higher ground.
having the higher ground gives you a bonus. Standing at a specific length towards the mob gives you a bonus, or I think you get a penalty for standing too far or too close to the mob. I think really the only thing it needs is, since this is kind of like a beta, and they did announce that as of the new year, or roughly the timeline is that they're going to redo all the models in the game, all the player models, all the monster models, and add all animations and that sort of thing. That should, I think, really help.
Yeah.
Especially the fighting.
Yeah, for sure. There's no animation right now, but it still is in a beta phase.
And just so people are wondering, we are on the unstable client with the experimental packs on, so we do see some of the new graphics and models. For example, this dead spider over here, which will not be moving, is the newer model. And if it was alive, firstly, we'd be running away from it. And secondly, it has all the full animation that all the new characters would have. So if we do end up running into it, I'll try to stare at it just for a little bit so you guys can take a look before run.
Before we start running.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one up there. Up to our right.
There is. Old huge spider.
Let's
So
not get too
here.
close. Spiders are
So you can kind of see it.
spiders are the newbie's nightmare.
Yeah.
Aside from
They will kill
hellhounds,
us.
which I could see a hellhound just over there.
Well, at least with hellhounds, you can see them from a distance because they glow. They're on fire.
I don't know, you're getting a little close there.
I am getting a little close. I'm trying to see if I can show it moving.
It is kind of moving. You see it like moving up and down a little.
That's right. And I think eventually it'll start walking. I think they do. Don't want to spend too much time.
Yeah, there's... you're getting a little close.
I should be okay. I don't...
Oh.
We'll start walking.
You do realize that it will outrun you. And it will hunt you down and kill you.
It's just an old spider. Come on.
Death in this game is a little bit harsh. We would pretty much have to start our journey again.
There it goes. There it goes.
Run, 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 run.
It's walking towards us.
Oh, walking.
It's going. Alright, so I think if we just keep walking down this path. Okay, we're looking for a for a place. So as we're going here.
It's interesting it didn't outrun us.
No, I think we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
We're looking for a place to stay there.
Oh wait, I got a cat on me.
Oh,
you'll notice that out in this area there's like a lot less development.
What do you want to do with this thing?
Let's take it.
Alright.
I'm gonna take the higher ground. There's a lot less development on the either side of this road. All we see is forest, and I'm pretty sure that forest goes on pretty far.
It does. And after this, it's hurt so far. We need to get it down to dying, which it eventually will. Who's getting hurt here? Is it you?
Me. I'm down to 65.
Okay. So I only have a little bit of wounds. So up here, you can see that I have a little bit of red. And the more wounds that I get, the more red that this bar will take up of my stamina.
This is not good. I'm going down.
Run away. You running?
Yep.
I'll try to kill
I
the
have
rest
some
of it.
medium wounds.
Uh-oh.
Which are no good.
We'll figure something out.
It was venerable, is what the problem was.
Yeah, that thing was hard. So let me butcher it up this time and see if we can get any meat from it. Alright, so I think we're almost at our goal. We need to find a nice place to stay. To settle down.
Uh-oh.
I hope that was a good whoa-ho. Anyway.
I need your help.
Oh, I got a meat, so I'm going to take the meat. Oh, another mountain lion. I think we should run away from it because you are bleeding. Wow, that's not good.
I have about 10%.
Ooh,
15%.
Okay. Let's go. Should we be foraging?
Yep, foraging would be a good idea right now.
Alright, so...
I do have a garlic. What can I do with that?
We're foraging the grass.
So, just so you know, if you don't play this game, medium wounds won't heal on their own.
They will need to be healed.
Treated.
Yeah, they'll need to be treated either by a healing cover or we could find some cotton.
That would be nice. Unlikely, but nice.
Which would be, I think, botanizing. Okay. Ooh, I just foraged 3 mixed grass.
So what we're doing is foraging for materials that would heal those wounds. Oh.
Acorn.
Okay, I treated one of them. I have 3 medium wounds. That's not good.
Ooh, that's quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we go try to find a spot? Ooh, that mountain lion is on me, although it's only mature.
I think that we could take this one if it stays on you. You want to stop moving? Alright.
Watch out, it might turn around and hit you. Okay, so as I'm getting hit, my red bar is filling up. Once that reaches to 100%, I die. And you have to start. If you do die in this game, there's no safe place to respawn. There's no graveyard close by or anything like that. You have to restart right where we started, at Green Dog. Ooh, it's bleeding. I hope I'm not getting any medium wounds here. I have one. Okay. So I am down to 43% stamina. How about you?
Yeah, I'm still at 15.
Well, let's butcher this guy up. See if we can get anything interesting. Alright. Awesome. And I think we should go find a spot.
Do have a spider about 10 strides away from us.
We do?
To your right.
Ooh, alright. Well, I think it'd be nice to find a spot somewhere in this forest. How about you?
Sure, this forest seems pretty good. I do feel a little vulnerable, but you know, if we die, then this podcast is sort of screwed.
And that's okay. That's all part of the adventure.
Now, one thing
Just
we have to be aware
close.
of is that I don't have much health or stamina, so I will be stopping very often to regenerate it.
Because once you run out of stamina when you walk, you don't walk very fast after that. We're gonna
It makes
be
running
very,
away
very
from
careful.
guys, from NPCs, very difficult.
That's right. You will die, so we're gonna have to stay close together and just keep looking to make sure there's no animals around. You still there?
Yep. Right next to you. Following you.
Alright. I can't see. I can't see you, so I have to keep looking back.
I'll
Just let
follow
me
you.
know. Let me know if you need to stop. Because I guess I do. Whoa, wildcat ahead. Old starving wildcat. Wildcats are the easiest, one of the easiest animals in the game, so they don't really follow you that far. So I'm not too scared about that.
It would be nice to get a healing tick right about now.
Yes, it would. Although it does take about 10 minutes before you see your first healing tick, which would get rid of or lower some of our wounds.
Do you have anything to make a healing cover?
I have an acorn. Is that enough? And that's it. I can try to forage one more time here.
Okay, I will as well.
Botanize.
I don't know does oregano work?
I could be wrong. Let's find out. Healing cover.
So what Faeran or Brian is doing right now is
No.
what was that? He's looking on the wiki. There's a player-made wiki in this game.
Yep, and I'm looking up healing covers.
The wiki is your friend.
It will tell you almost everything you need to know, especially when you're brand new to the game. How to build everything, what to do, guides, all sorts of things. In this case, I'm looking at what items create healing covers because there is a whole list of them. Okay, one of them, hazelnut and sassafras. I don't think hazelnut makes one, but sassafras does. And it looks like it creates a level 2. Wait, level 2, acorn. Sassafras, so it would create a level 4. And you need...
anything. Medium wounds will heal if they're treated by anything.
Alright. In that case, let me try to create a healing cover. Activate the acorn. Let's see. Mix.
Nettles, will they do those healing covers?
Yes.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, I created one.
Yay.
I can hear you.
You lost me? Yeah, just keep coming. Turn around. I see your back facing towards me.
There you are. Okay. So I can try to heal you. How many more medium wounds are there?
Oh!
So if I right click you.
I just got a tick.
Yeah?
But
Oh,
not
look
very
at you.
good.
Right
I'm
click
still at
you.
20%.
Equipment. There's all of your wounds in torso. You have one
I
treated.
think because we're in this very, very difficult situation, I
Recovers.
am going to need my glasses.
Alright. So is that why we did so bad? Because you couldn't see
Yep.
anything?
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Let's pass it off on that.
Yeah. No, the reality is that in this game, it is a harsh world. And things like cats can really, really dampen your day.
Okay, we're glad we didn't die.
Mm,
Yes, I treated another one of your wounds.
nice. And I got another tick, so I'm feeling a little bit better.
A little bit more comfortable running around. That we can survive if we come into another encounter.
Oh, don't go too far. I didn't see which way you went. Oh, there you are.
I saw you here.
Yep.
Alright, so I think we're getting pretty close. I like this area. It'd be
It
nice
is
to
rather
have,
hilly, but
yeah,
we could work with it.
I'd like to find maybe some open rock face.
Mm.
That would be nice. So, and I think we could. I like the trees. Remembering all the trees could be chopped away, and we can use its wood. Ooh, you're still behind me, right?
Yep. One thing that we're lucky about as well is since these tunes are pretty new, within the first 24 hours you have your own personal light source.
Yes. So
Otherwise, it'll be extremely dark right now.
yeah, even though it is nighttime right now, it doesn't seem so bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it is pretty dark.
After those 24 hours, worm nights get real dark.
It almost seems like we're coming to a giant cliff. I'm sorry. Oh,
Yeah, don't fall, don't fall.
wow.
Yeah, that's a cliff.
Yeah, you fall and you can get very injured. And I see a bunch of animals down there. I see a spider, and
I
a
see a
hellhound. I see
Yep.
2 hellhounds. And there's a spider ahead over here. What do you want to do?
Yeesh. I don't see the spider.
It's just a little bit ahead of us. A little bit up.
Oh, I see it now. And
There
it's
you go,
venerable.
It's a venerable, which is not good.
Do you have anything that can be used to create a healing cover?
I did, and I used it on you.
Nothing
Oh,
else?
I just got a garlic.
Ooh, I have
Is that
nettles. Let's put them together.
Okay, let me trade this garlic to you. Trade. Actually, give me your nettles.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just getting a healing kit.
Excuse me.
You are excused. Alright.
One thing that really drew me to this game was that working in numbers exponentially makes things easier. I mean, I definitely would not have survived that cat fight by myself.
That is true. It is always better to play in groups, play with friends. I failed. I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, I did find some lovage, which is a pretty good healing cover ingredient if I remember correctly. And I'm about to make a new one.
Oh, so we have a little bit of a concern here with the spider in front of us, because if it does get on us, our only course of action, if we want to survive, would be to fall down the mountain here.
Which is littered with hellhounds and more spiders.
Correct. And if we survive, and that's if we survive the fall. I did just get parsley. I don't think that's one ingredient.
It is not.
Oh, it's a level 1 ingredient.
Oh. Well, I did have another nettles, so I'm putting it together with the lovage. And I failed.
Oh.
Okay, so let's
make
this
up.
hill a little bit, I think.
Let's make up a decision. Yeah, really.
Decisions are big in
way.
this game. They're pretty authentic, though. I feel like you're faced with a problem, and you gotta solve it.
Yeah, and I can't wait to get into all the different problems that this game, gives you to solve. I see another spider. Right now, we're just trying to survive. Survive the night.
I would definitely say that this game can be broken down into a few phases. The first one is survival, and that could last for approximately a month of play.
I see an open, at least I think I see an open rock face.
Okay, there's a spider to our straight away to our left. And another to our right.
And there's a mountain lion right in front of us. Here. Okay. And a hellhound to our right. Next to the old spider.
Venerable.
Well, let's go back down.
Okay.
Can't go back. We can't go up there at all.
There's another spider ahead.
I see 2 of them, 3 of them.
Great.
And we're next to the... We're next to this cliff again.
How high is it? Can we climb
I
it?
see a road down there.
Let's try climbing this.
Okay.
I see a hellhound to the left.
Oh no, sorry. There's a bear right at the bottom. I almost fell down, and all I see is a giant bear.
Okay, let's ride along this rock face a little bit.
Without falling.
Oh, I see that
And
bear.
that that spider. I think we're getting blocked in here. I don't see a way out.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I don't
Decisions.
know. Well, one option would to be run down that road with that bear following us. We could probably lose the bear. It doesn't run so fast.
Alright, but
We would be running towards the...
Okay, right here. I'm right. Oh, I'm falling.
Okay, I'm following you.
Whew, I got hurt only once. Luckily, I hit my climbing button. before I went all the way down. So
Oh, got a spider on me.
oh, yes, we do.
And I'm running.
We got one choice. Run down.
It's the only choice.
Thank
And
God
I think
for
we
this
lost it.
road.
So if you want to stop and
Alright,
evaluate.
this is a great place.
Oh, look at this, yeah. I mean,
seems all
aside from
open.
the number of spiders and hellhounds,
Which will
and
have
bears.
to... Spiders, hellhounds, and bears. And don't forget about the lions. Yeah, we're pretty surrounded, but other than that, you know, it's got lots of trees. It's got this rock face, and we have a lion running towards us.
And it's venerable.
Now we have the option of running down again, or maybe running across. What do you think? Unless that's a spider.
I am low on stamina. And it just hit me.
Uh-oh.
Did it?
Get some stamina back.
Oh, it's on me.
I lost you. There you are.
Is it on you?
It's on me. Good. Did you get your stamina back?
It's going back slow because I don't have water.
Oh,
This is the problem of no water.
yes. Tell me when it's back, and then we can
Okay.
run.
It's somewhat back.
It's only hurt, which isn't very good. Wow.
Let's run. Let's run. Use the road speed.
Okay.
And
That
let's just
spider's
run
going
away.
to be on us. Here
Yep.
it comes.
We could just keep running.
Whoa. Ooh,
Uh-oh. Another
that's
cat.
another cat. Eh.
Oh, we got some villages down here.
Maybe they'll save us.
We're on a highway.
Let's go down the highway.
Okay, this way. It is
Oh,
uphill.
I guess go up the highway. Maybe I
Uphill
went the
will
wrong
be
way.
slower. But I think
How
the
are
road
we
will be a
doing?
little bit more safe.
It seems a little safer. There's all sorts of nice areas.
Keep running, keep running.
What was that?
I would
How
like
are
to
you
get some
doing?
water. That would be helpful.
Is that it hitting you? It is hitting
It's
you.
hitting you.
It hit you
No, it's hitting
once,
me. You're right. You're right.
and it hit me. I don't think we're getting away from this lion.
Nope. We're
And
going uphill.
It's probably because we're going uphill.
And I'm out of stamina.
Oh, I see off
Gonna
in the
stop.
distance. Do we go? There's a guard tower at the top.
Yeah, go, 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 go. I'm gonna get a little bit more stamina back.
Going to target it because I'm targeting. Oh, my stamina's almost gone. Oh, I'm gonna get close. I gotta type in guards. Nice, I'm close enough. The guards are gonna come and help me. My stamina's almost down. It's down to 5%.
My stamina is at 1%.
The guards got it.
And I need to stop moving.
At least we
Alright.
have the opportunity to stop moving now, so that's good. We do need water, don't we? There we go. Mountain lion successfully eliminated. Maybe it'll give us something to eat. Alright, so I think we managed to find a nice area that I seem to like, other than the fact that it's littered with monsters. So that'll be fun, trying to get a fenced up area, a nice protective area for us before the monsters kill us.
I like the fact that there's a guard tower nearby.
Yes, that's always a plus. All I got was a mountain lion paw, which is a healing cover component.
Nice. And I
Did you
did get
have
another
any?
healing tick, so I'm at 41%.
There's some exposed rocks all the way up there. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Even down here. What do you think? If the guard tower's over there, if we fell down here, for example, and I don't see any monsters, which is great. Gonna have to climb down here.
What about settlements?
I don't see any. I saw a house over there. So maybe we can, you know... We don't need a big place, right?
I do see somebody in our local. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good. And the rock face isn't terribly far away. Maybe we can even dig right here and find a rock face.
Yeah, so let's... I do have a mountain lion meat. I think we will set up some kind of shop here for now. Chop down this tree. Let's see. It is a... We are on near a deed because we're in a perimeter of something. So let's wander off this way to the other side of this road. I think we'll be in a much safer position.
I don't know, I mean... I kind of want to settle away from a road. That's just me.
Well, we can definitely find something like that. This looks a little bit terraformed.
It does look like a rustic road, though. Like, not really much going on here.
That looks like an abandoned place down there.
Now you might be thinking to yourself, why would we settle on such a big sloped hill? But that's the great thing about Wurm. You can flatten any land that you want. Make it look whatever you want. Might take a little bit of work, but you know, one issue I have with this is that we're right next to this highway. I think that finding a spot off the highway might be a little bit better.
You know, I think we do want a spot next to that mountain, and other than the fact that there's so many monsters there right now, if we can clear that area out, I think we'd be golden.
Me too. Me too. I like that.
But we are running low on time. So I think that could be for the next episode when we start, you know, setting up shop. Now that we know we made our journey all the way here and we didn't die, and I think we can call that a success.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna start chopping down this tree here.
Sure.
And we'll set up a campfire. Cook this meat that I have in here. Throw in a lingonberry. What does that create? A casserole or something?
Yeah, probably.
Have some food and call it an episode.
Sounds like a plan.
Ew.
Now it seems like I lost my pottery bowl. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
I do. You lost your pottery bowl.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny. Maybe we should have tried to chop down an easier tree. Oh, it's at 94 damage, so whoever makes it to the end first.
I think what's taking so long is that our health is low.
That's right.
So we're working very slowly, and
there we go.
Our water level is very low. Just looking at the map there, and I think that if we go down this slope a little bit, we'll find some water. That'll be good. It's a good area. We have some water down there. We have a mountain up here, and lots of trees.
Yeah,
that's all that's needed.
Let's show everyone this player-made map again. And so it does look like we're around almost like this area here. Was my guess. And yeah, if you just head to the east here, we can make it to this body of water and maybe get some supplies that we need. Bring it back up. Alright, so we have some logs.
Yep. One thing that you probably will notice is that things take time in Wurm. We mentioned, or at least Brian mentioned, that we like looking at this as kind of like a world simulator. It simulates real life, at least to some degree. Building a campfire doesn't take 2 seconds. We have to cut down the tree, we have to make some kindling.
And but at the same time, I feel as though if you put in the time and the effort into this game, it will reward you. I know at the beginning it does take a while to do all sorts of activities in Wurm, especially because we're a little wounded here, and that makes the time even longer. But if you do spend the time and get your skill up, it'll reward you with a much, being able to create things much faster.
Mm.
Have you been able to create a kindling?
I got a kindling, yeah. I'm just watching my stamina bar go up painstakingly slowly.
Oh, I have a kindling. That's interesting. All right. It is going up really slowly.
Mm.
But as we try to create this fire,
if only we could get some water. Man, I feel thirsty.
and with that wolf that just walked behind us, and will at some point...
Fire.
You created fire, and that wolf didn't even see us.
Huh.
Awesome. Let's put that, I'm gonna burn this log in there. Get the fire going for a bit longer. Ooh, right, I need the meat.
Gonna put some log down.
There we go.
Use that later.
So if we just as this, as my casserole or soup or whatever is cooking here, we can quickly recap. We started off in Green Dog. We had the goal of coming all the way out here on a journey and try to find a nice place to set up shop. to start a village. And we found a nice place. It has it's a little bit too many mobs, but I think we can handle that. We haven't died yet. And it'll be something that we'll show on the next episode. So until then, thank you everybody for watching our first episode of Saturday Night Factional Fight Plays Wurm Online. If you want to contact us, please follow us on Twitter at Factional Fight, or come on, try the game, come on to the Deliverance server and send us tells. You can find us in the end credits here. I'll put up our names. Ooh, so I'm gonna enjoy this this casserole that's cooking, and I think we can call it until next time. We'll see you guys in Wurm.